Robotics Part 3. The rise of AI, artificial intelligence, in the service sector, especially the gig economy, can be illustrated by the example of Uber, which saw an increase in its market value from zero to $40 billion in only 6 years. Even though more than 80% of the robots sold each year are deployed in Japan, South Korea, the US, and Germany, and enhance productivity in the production sector, the new business models in the service sector are the digital future. With economic growth in this sector, the US will be particularly resistant to future economic crises. It is therefore not surprising that the innovative countries like Switzerland, Germany, the US, or Japan are rated best in the Global Competitiveness Index by the World Economic Forum. In summary, it can be said that the increase of automation and digitalization is a global concern, that due to the lack of financial possibilities in many developing countries, will initially be strongly focused on Western developed countries and Southeast Asia. These countries will be considered the winners of Industry 4.0 because of their technological head start and their creative service models. Future outlook. In the near future, we will be facing a difficult situation. If we do not arrange for the training of those at risk of losing jobs, we will have to face the menace of unemployment. Training is likely to make sense only in the area of IT. Not only employees, but also the companies that have to date that, had little to do with IT and data processing in the form of big data, will have to adapt to the technical innovation to remain competitive. The new labor market is rapidly approaching. Only the seller who first discovers, develops, or even brings the new service model to the market will earn big profits. Moreover, because of the rapid technical development, the new and profitable services will become outdated very quickly. They will be replaced by other services which will be based on more developed services, and creative solutions will be found to serve the needs of the customers that are not served by the older service. Experts disagree on when the fundamental effects will become visible. Some economists expect the appreciable changes within the next 5 years, while others emphasize that the phenomenon will be widespread only in 20 to 30 years. However, the technical change is already visible today. Conclusion. In order to be able to meet the challenge, future employees must learn new key qualifications, but the educational system must be adapted to these new frameworks conditions. There was agreement at the World Economic Forum 2016, for instance, that both schools and universities should not teach the world as it was, but as it will be. New qualification strategies for individual countries are thus needed. They must encourage students' interest in subjects such as mathematics, information technology, science and technology when they are still in school. And teachers with digital competence must teach students how to think critically when using new media and help them achieve a fundamental grasp of new digital and information devices. So the developing countries must update themselves. There is a danger of losing some of the outsourced jobs. The Western countries, the developed nations, may have this robotics technology to replace the outsourced jobs in the Asian countries, African countries, and the poorer nations of the world. So it is the concern of the poorer nations, the less developed countries, to adapt themselves to the conditions and not face unemployment in the future. That's all for the day.